You're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Ortega goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Primetime's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's Evans missing. Here's Ortega. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the official. Was working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error in a game of this magnitude.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And through the first half, a pretty... Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Gordon the off guard with Evans at the three. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Collison in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Good. And it's 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Evans. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Eric Gordon on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Gordon's got 10 points. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And there's the pass to Ortega. Here's Ibaka. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
We're playing too much on the perimeter.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Over that.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Martin's checked in for Biyombo. Arthur comes in for Anthony Davis. Luol Deng is checked in for Grant. And Tyreke Evans subbed in for Eric Gordon. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Mozgov, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Nance comes in for Serge Ibaka. Allen's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Primetime subbed in for Waiters. And both free throws good from Arthur. 1:27 left to play in the third. Passes it to Ortega. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first 2 points.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Evans kicks to Martin. It's Deng, top of the key. And that's Evans penetrating. Just 5 to shoot. Arthur dishes to Evans. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. Book it on the money from Ortega. Primetime's got 32 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Evans. He has 6. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westbrook, finished off the break. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Evans against Westbrook. Got a piece of it, and that's Evans penetrating. He feeds it to Dang. Outside for Martin. Evans passes to Dang. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Evans has got his 6th assist on the night.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already. Ready have been decided. Oklahoma City out. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. The Pelicans shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Ortega, he's in at the point. Larry Nance out there with Dennis Kanter. Then it's Henderson, and it's Waiters in at the small forward.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Grant kicks to Evans. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Gordon with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Thunder shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Primetime, covered by Evans. Primetime, the pass to Waiters. A floater. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Evans dishes to Grant. Martin with it. Now guarded by Ortega. And it's Martin missing. Stolen by Martin. Here's Gordon. Nance with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Evans goes in, over to the left wing. Back to Grant. The feed to Evans. 5 to shoot. Shot from 16. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
No good from Ortega.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Nance passes to Ortega. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Stolen by Evans. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. He kicks it to Arthur. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Dishes it to Henderson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Ortega. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Primetime's got 37.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Evans outside. Here's Martin. Makes it off the glass.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Oh, nice double pump finish there, strictly for the fans.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Mozgov's checked in. The drive by Collison, rejected by Ortega.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Thunder.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Moment here now for an injury report.
A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. For a team that is so close to playing for the NBA Finals, this is a huge concern for their hopes. We'll have to see how it turns out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Both free throws good from Ortega. 1:37 left in the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. A drive by Collison. Feeds to Arthur. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Primetime's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for Oklahoma City.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for prime time. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout blow.
Grant sets a screen for Gordon. Collison for 3. Excellent D there from Ortega.
You could see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Waiters passes to Ortega. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the final.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.